What is happening, folks? It is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back another amazing episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture. So what I see, you see, very first time, no rehearsal. This is what it is. And so if you like that kind of stuff, hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you for those who are members to this channel. If you want to do that, consider doing that. All proceeds go to help continue funding mediocre content to you all here. So today what we're going to go over, I was going to go over a Figma Gojo, but it was broken out of the box, so I got to wait a week for that to come in. So we have a late game substitution, and today we're going to look at one of my favorite franchises, my favorite video game franchise that was just recently turned into a TV show. You guessed it, folks. We're going to take a look at Fallout, and more specifically the Amazon exclusive Fallout 3-pack of Maximus, Lucy, and the Ghoul. We're going to take a look at these movie maniacs. We're going to take a look at these statues and see if it is worth your money to pick these up, or does statues never changes, just like war? So let's go find out. Okay, folks, this is it. This is something I've been waiting for a while. The movie maniacs Fallout, Lucy, Maximus, and the Ghoul from McFarlane Toys. So excited to have this product. As y'all know, Fallout is one of my favorite video game franchises. I remember playing Fallout 1 and was like just so enamored with it, with the choice-based system, with the right and wrong, with all the things you can do, and just its weird sense of humor that you had too as well. And so when the 1, 2, I played them all, 1, 2, Fallout Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel, which was not great. We won't talk about that one. And then we've also had Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout 76. We had that, and then Fallout New Vegas. And then it's a spiritual parent, so to speak, or cousin, or whatever you want to call it, Wasteland, Wasteland 2, and Wasteland 3. So here it is. This is it. It's all three. This is an Amazon exclusive, limited to 3,600 pieces. I know some people were upset because this does not have like a window where you can see everything in, but I'm not upset because I'm going to be opening these. These guys are going to be displayed on my display. But the box is really cool. The one thing that I am not impressed with is whoever did the graphic design work on this. These images are really washed out. I think the photo right here could pop a little bit more, but it looks like it's just a little small, a little washed out for my taste on that, like it was a copy of a copy, so to speak, but that's okay. I wish it was a bit more vibrant and popped out a little bit more. But Vault 33, our favorite vault dweller there, our favorite Brotherhood of Steel person, and our favorite Ghoul, Walter Goggins, just took the show on this. So let's get this out of the box. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what it's about. Like I said, these are always my first impressions. What I see, you see. So this is not staged in any way. This is all real, raw, and to the core on all of this here. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and pull out what we got. And so interesting, very cool. We got the figures right there. We'll pull those out. We got some surprises and all sorts of cool stuff. We got our own little backdrop here too as well that we're gonna get right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. So that's the first thing you get, is this little kind of backdrop that you can use if you want to put your figures on, so it just doesn't want to stay. just doesn't want to stay. So we'll move that to the side, but it's a cool little backdrop. This fell from the bottom, so we'll see what this is. I don't know. This is the surprise that you get. And then, of course, you do get the figures. They are boxed like this. So they're upside down, downside up. So this is the upside down. Stranger Things. Oh, wrong franchise and wrong streaming service. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We'll put like that. And then it looks like we got our cards. Our collectible cards are right here on the side. We got 1, 2, we got 3, 4. We got all the cards. All the cards. There you can see that right there. There's Lucy and Maximus. And then there's the Ghoul. But let me go ahead and clip these guys. My first impressions, they look really good. But let me go ahead and clip these out of their package and we'll get them all set up straight. All right, folks, out of the box onto my table. And we have all 3 statues here on that. Got it all out. Very easy. So let's start with the cards here. And we got card number 1 with Maximus. And just kind of says certificate of authenticity number 1478 of 3600 with the 3-piece bundle. Then Lucy right here, 1478 of the 3-piece bundle. And we also have the Ghoul. So these are very limited editions, so that's going to be good for collectability. Not good for collectability is me taking them out of the package, right? Everyone just kind of goes, oh, why did you do that? Because I'm not going to resell this guy. And then here is the surprise package here. We'll open that up here in just a moment. But let's start with the main star of the show. We'll start with Lucy and take a look at her. So first and foremost, I mean, the head sculpt is really, really nice. You can kind of see that right there. They did a pretty good job capturing the likeness. There's no overspray on the paint. I think they did a good job there. Now, what's really cool is you can, if you are a modder of some sort, you could probably mod these and weather it and things like that, make the Pip-Boy have a little bit more detail. But really like the hair. The one thing I don't like about these Movie Maniacs things is they're not posable. I wish that we would get some posable McFarlane figures. Now, there's a little slot right here for her card to slip in, that if you want to put that card in, you can. There you go. The base looks really good. I think I would go over this with like a black wash just to kind of bring out some more detail in the base. Love the way they did the font here with Lucy on that, but this is her. So there we are from the front. We'll take a look at it from the front, the side, the back, and the side right there. So overall, I mean, of the 3 statues, this may be the weakest of the 3, I would say, just because it's really hard sometimes to get likeness right in such a small figure on these guys. So let's move you aside, Lucy. We'll go on to the next one, is Maximus. And this one feels very, very hefty. I mean, just a heavy figure. And I love the look of this Brotherhood of Steel armor. He's got Knight Titus's armor on, and got the little detail there from the oh, what was that bearer called? I forgot the name of the thing that they fought. But again, same type of base right here, a little bit different in some of the details on it, but overall same type of base. Maximus is the name right there. And we'll pull this in just a little quicker, closer, but love this. And I think what I would do is I would kind of weather this one a bit more, make it look a little gnarly. Also, I would probably color that to look like a fusion core. That'd be cool if that could pop out. I wish there was like turny stuff. Again, this is not a very interactive toy. It's just, again, just a statue here. But the cool thing is you do get his face, that you can swap that out if you want to, and the likeness looks pretty good. Not bad at all. And I think just popping the head off right here like so brings that like that, and then you just pop the head on. There we go, and you have Maximus's likeness. Now, the cool thing is like if you're buying the individual statues, the chase figure is the one without the mask on. So you can. This one you get both, the option to have kind of both if you want to, but I think I want to keep it with the power armor, the T60. power armor on that. Which one, if you're a Fallout fan, which is your favorite power armor? Mine was the X01. I just love the look of the Enclave armor and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. But he's got the laser pistol here. She's got her 44 or 45. I don't remember which one that is, but very nice. It would have been cool if you could have his squire with the big bag. That would have been awesome with this one. But let's go ahead and just do this: the front, the side, the back, the side, and the front. There we are. And then last but not least, one of my favorite people is the Ghoul. And Walter Goggins, like I said, did an amazing job. He kind of stole the show as the Ghoul, and I thought he did phenomenal work as that Ghoul. So let's bring it in for a little close-up here on the face so you can kind of take a look at that. They did a really good job with the eyes, syncing that in with that facial expression there too as well. And then, of course, his gun that you got. They could have done a better job in the detailing of that gun, but that is it right there. But overall, the rest of it looks really good. The weathering, you got his rifle on his back. But I wish they would have done these like the Diablo 4 figures that I reviewed, where you can kind of switch out certain things if you wanted to. Would be really cool. There's the base. The base again, just about the same as all of them there. But just overall, again, I think these are good starting points for you to kind of go ahead and just kind of fix them up however you want to. And so what was, I'd love to hear from y'all. What was your favorite moment in the Fallout show? What did you think of the Fallout show? I'll tell you my favorite moments from don't want to be spoilery, but the vault was pretty funny that they went into with what's his name, Parnell playing the Overseer. The other cool thing I wish they would have given you with this one is the Overseer's head. That would be kind of cool on that. So spoilers there. Yeah, there we go. But very nice figure. Front, the side, the back, and the side, and the front again. But very nice. Let's bring them all back three. Well, first, before we bring them all three in, we got this surprise. Kind of like, what is this secret surprise? My guess is it's probably stickers. That would be my guess. But because it's flat, doesn't feel like any like extra kind of like, you know, hey, this is, you know, some cool stuff. So let's open it up, see what we got. And that's cool. In God we trust, all others pay caps. That's a cool sticker. 3 vaults stronger together. Nice. And then the Brotherhood flag. Very cool. That is very cool. I like these surprises. They smell like, they're like vinyl, so they would be very, very nice in that. I wonder if the other one has the same stickers, or if they have different stickers. I wouldn't mind getting the other ones, but again, that would just be kind of just like repeating what I got. I could have got the 3 individuals, but I thought it would be just okay to get these 3 all together. But those stickers, those look good. I like them. I think they're great. And so now let's bring all 3 back in. I'm going to tell you which one's my favorite in the design of all 3. Now, my favorite character, of course, is this guy. But my favorite of the 3 is going to have to be Maximus. I mean, that power armor is just very, very intimidating. My second favorite statue was going to be the Ghoul right there. And then my third favorite is going to be Lucy. Lucy's going to be my third favorite of that. I hope they come out with some more. That would be great. And I hope they come out with some interactive ones. I'd love to pick up 3-0. Hopefully 3-0 will come out with their Fallout show figures, which would be very, very cool to have. Very expensive, but very cool. But let's get back together for some of my final thoughts on these statues. Before my final thoughts, let's get into the 3 YouTubers. We're trying to get to 1,000 before TFCon Baltimore, November 1st. And those are Raziel Kane Reviews, Happy Accident, and Diecast Norbs. Please go to their channels. I put links in the description down below. Go to their channels, like, subscribe. Let's get them there. They're amazing people that deserve all the recognition in the world. And I honestly have learned some things watching their videos. So really, really great. Thank you all for being friends. And I look forward to seeing some of y'all at TFCon. So happy if you could make it. That would be cool. But let's get into my final thoughts on these Movie Maniac figures. And so let's start with my first favorite, and that is Maximus. Maximus here, he is my first favorite. Like I said, if you want to grab some black wash, things like that, help these details pop out a little bit more. But I think he looks great. I am not going to put his human face on. I like it with the T60 armor. I think that is awesome. Now, my only complaint about these things is they don't have any interactivity. I mean, they're set and they're set in the stage. I knew that when I bought them because they were Movie Maniacs. There's my weird ugly hair right there. So I knew that they were statues, but man, how cool would it have been to have a posable T60 right there, man? That would have been awesome. Or at least do like they did with the Diablo figures and give me like interchangeable parts and things like that. Now, I will have to admit, you do get the interchangeable head with the Amazon exclusive. My second favorite, the Ghoul, right there. He just looks very cool. I mean, already weathered with the duster and everything like that. The gun could have used some more fit and finish. And again, the bases, they're a little too clean for, I don't know if I can get that focus. They're a little too clean. They need to be kind of dirtied up a little bit. So, but there is the Ghoul. Really enjoy him. And then finally, Lucy in the sky with diamonds, and there she is. Really good representation. The only thing I don't like is sometimes with these statues is they don't look like who they're supposed to represent, but this one did a pretty decent job in making Lucy look like a Lucy. So the third favorite of the three on that. So 1, 2, 3, really, like I said, I like that I'm going to have these are going to be like displayed up on my shelf, so I won't be playing with them as much, but how cool would it have been if they were figures, man? McFarlane, do me a favor and figure out how to get the license, do whatever it may take to make these interactive. I would pay $30, 25, I don't care. I would pay money to have a mega fig of this one right here, or maybe do a Build-A-Figure with this guy. So you have to get the Ghoul, the Overseer, and all those guys. I would pay lots of money for that because Fallout is one of my favorite. But on the scale of good, bad, awesome, I think these are pretty awesome. They are sold out on Amazon right now, so it's going to be tough to find. You're going to have to look for it on third-party market and things like that. Hopefully, maybe Amazon will restock them, but they're only limited. They're like about 3,000, a little over 3,000 of them. So I'm glad I got mine. I am hoping to get the Pip-Boy Movie Maniacs, which is sold out from McFarlane Toys. I'm hoping I can find it somewhere in the wild, maybe GameStop or something like that. And they have these statues all individually too. That you can pick up, and the one that has the chase variant is going to be the Maximus. The Maximus has the chase variant where it has his human head on it, but they do have the Ghoul, Lucy, and Maximus statues individually that you can pick up as well. But that's all I got to say about that, so tune in next time when we talk about something else, good, bad, or awesome. But in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and remember, awesome never changes. It never does. See you later.
Have you seen my baby? She's not a dame nor a lady. Not in the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me. Just look at me. I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with romancing. She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal. plays it coy, my bundle of joy. She's the one I've been dreaming of. I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, she's my gal.
In the case of nuclear or radiological fallout, people living around potential targets such as military bases and chemical plants may be advised to evacuate. Protection from radioactive fallout will require taking shelter in an underground area or in the middle of a large building. Fallout shelters can be any protected space where the walls and roof are thick and dense enough to absorb radiation. The more distance and time you put between you and the fallout particles, the better. After a radiological or nuclear fallout, you shouldn't leave your shelter until officials say so. The length of your stay can range from a day or 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the extent of the contamination. People who are allowed to come out of hiding may be evacuated to unaffected areas within a few days. Listen to your battery-powered radio for instructions and information concerning community services. Stay away from damaged areas and areas marked radiation hazard or hazmat. As with biological or chemical fallout, having a disaster kit ready will increase your family's chances of survival.